Let's talk about a classic crypto experience, one that almost every new investor faces at some point. It's late at night, you're scrolling through your phone, and suddenly you see a coin up 300%. Your heart starts pounding, adrenaline kicks in, and your group chats are blowing up with friends bragging about their gains. You don't want to miss out, so you buy in, right at the top, convinced you're about to ride the next big wave. But by morning, reality hits. The price has crashed 50%. That excitement turns to shock and disbelief as you stare at your phone, wondering how things change so fast. Panic sets in. You regret your decision, questioning if you're really cut out for this wild market. The emotional swing is intense. One moment you're on top of the world, the next you're filled with doubt. Or maybe you've held on to a project for months, believing in its potential, only to panic sell when bad news hits. Then, as if to rub salt in the wound, you watch the price rebound just days later. These stories aren't rare, they're almost a rite of passage. For new investors, these emotional ups and downs are the norm. Most people don't realize how much their feelings drive their decisions until it's too late. FOMO, fear of missing out, and FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt, are the invisible forces pulling the strings. They push you to buy high, sell low, and second-guess every move. The crypto market is designed to trigger these emotions. Volatility, hype, and constant news cycles keep you on edge. Learning to manage your reactions is the most important skill you can develop as an investor. It's not just about reading charts or understanding the latest technology. It's about mastering your own instincts and learning to pause before you act. Our brains are wired for fear and excitement, but in crypto, those instincts can lead to costly mistakes. Acting on impulse can wreck your finances faster than any market crash. Before you learn any trading strategies or technical analysis, you have to recognize this internal battle. Self-awareness is your first line of defense. The real enemy isn't the market itself, it's your own psychology, your impulses, and your emotional reactions. If you want to survive and thrive in the wild world of crypto, you need to understand FOMO and FUD and learn how to keep them in check. Let's break them down. Transition to next scene. FOMO, fear of missing out, hits hard when you see everyone else getting rich on a coin you don't own. It's that sinking feeling in your gut, the anxiety that you're missing out on a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, while others seem to be making easy money overnight. You see a price chart rocketing up, and suddenly, logic disappears. The fear of being left behind takes over, and you start to believe that if you don't act now, you'll regret it forever. You imagine the profits, picturing yourself cashing in big, and the urge to buy becomes almost impossible to resist. It feels like everyone else is getting rich except you. Dogecoin in 2021 is the perfect example, a meme coin that turned into a gold rush overnight. Millions of people piled in at the top, hoping to strike it rich, swept up by viral stories and social media hype. Most didn't research or understand what they were buying. They just didn't want to be left out of the excitement, afraid to miss the next big thing. But buying at the peak almost always ends in disaster. When the hype fades, reality sets in, and prices start to tumble. When hype fades, prices crash, and latecomers are left holding the bag, watching their investments evaporate. FOMO makes you ignore risk and chase hype, not value. It's not investing, it's gambling with your hard-earned money, driven by emotion instead of reason. Don't let FOMO drive your decisions. Take a step back, do your research, and remember, real investing is about patience and discipline, not chasing rockets. Now FUD, fear, uncertainty, doubt, is just as dangerous. It's panic triggered by rumors, scary headlines, or social media drama. Take Binance. Every time negative news hits, people rush to sell or withdraw, crashing prices. Often, the panic is based on rumors or exaggeration, and the market recovers. But panic sellers lock in losses. FUD makes you abandon your plan for short-term fear. The irony? The fear of a crash often causes the crash. Don't let FUD push you out of good investments. Stay focused on facts, not fear. FOMO and FUD together create the herd mentality, the biggest enemy of investors. The herd buys high in a frenzy, then panics and sells low when fear strikes. This cycle repeats. Buy high, sell low, lose money. The fundamental rule is simple. Buy low, sell high, but emotions make it hard. FOMO makes you pay a premium for hype. FUD makes you sell at a loss. The market isn't rigged, but it preys on human psychology. Calm, logical investors profit. Emotional herds get punished. Breaking free from the herd is the first step to real wealth. Don't follow the crowd off a cliff. Think for yourself. So how do you win in the world of crypto, where emotions run high and the market never sleeps? Start with a plan. Know your goals, your risk tolerance, and stick to them, no matter what the headlines say or how wild the price swings get. Never invest more than you can afford to lose. This is the golden rule. Protect your future by only risking what you're truly comfortable with. Write your plan down and keep it visible. When FOMO hits, pause and remind yourself of your strategy before making any moves. Wait 24 hours before acting on any impulse. Giving yourself time helps you avoid knee-jerk reactions and rash decisions. Use that time to do your own research. Don't just trust hype, rumors, or what's trending on social media. Ask yourself, what problem does this project solve? Who's behind it? Is there real value, or is it just empty promises? When FUD strikes, investigate the source. Don't let fear drive your decisions. Look for facts, not just opinions. Is it credible or just noise meant to shake out weak hands? Always question the motive behind the message. Accept that crypto is volatile. Big swings are normal, and they're part of the journey for every investor. If you expect ups and downs, you won't panic or chase pumps. You'll stay focused on your long-term vision. See dips as opportunities, not disasters. If they fit your plan, they could be your chance to grow. Most importantly, control your emotions. Logic beats panic every single time, especially in fast-moving markets. Don't check your portfolio constantly, review on a schedule, and let your plan guide your actions, not your feelings. With a plan, patience, and discipline, you can beat FOMO and FUD and give yourself the best shot at winning in crypto for the long run.